Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Colourpop makeup tutorial. So I can't really call it a one brand tutorial because Colourpop don't make foundations, concealers, mascaras, stuff like that. So I'm not going to call it a one brand tutorial, I'm just going to call it a Colourpop makeup tutorial. And everything that I have that is Colourpop that I can use on my face, I'll be using. So things like foundations and concealers, I'll be using other brands, but for eyeshadows, lipsticks, eyeliners, highlight, blush, all those kind of things, I'll be using my Colourpop products. And it'll be kind of a first impression because there are some products here today that I've never used before, so it'll kind of be like a first impression video as well. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so to start with, I'm just going to use my Barry M Flawless Hydro Fix Primer Water. I got this recently the other day and I think it was $4.99 and I've really been loving it. It just really hydrates my skin. It's just perfect for prepping before I actually apply my makeup. Okay, now I'm going to use my Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation, and this is in the shade Light Ivory. Okay, next up I'm going to use my Maybelline Anti-Age Eraser Eye Concealer. Normally this would be too dark for me, but seeing as I have got a slight tan, not really on my face, but seeing as I have a slight tan, this kind of works for me and it's more full coverage than some of the other concealers that I have. And I'm just going to blend that out then with my Miracle Complexion Sponge. And then as I do like a brightening under eye concealer, I am going to go over the top of that with a lighter concealer, and this is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Face. I'm just going to go over the top of that just to brighten it up a little bit. Then I'm just going to set that concealer and the rest of my face down with the NYX HD Studio Finishing powder, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. small tapered brush just for underneath the eyes. Then I'll use my You Spicy 31 brush to set my whole face. Okay, so it's now time to actually start using some Colourpop products. So I'm gonna start with my eyes and I'll zoom you in. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a pretty much staple look that I usually do with my Colourpop eyeshadows. I tend to have one look that I tend to keep recreating because I love it so much. But I do have some new shadows that I am going to incorporate into it as well. So I'll be using my single eyeshadows. These are the Super Shock shadows today to create my eye look. I won't be using any pressed shadows or anything, just my singles. And I'm also going to use my Colourpop brushes to test them out for the first time to see if they are actually any good for the eyeshadows. So I have two. I have a blending one and a flat shader brush. So yeah, I'll try these out too. Okay, so I'm going to start with my crease shade, and I'm going to use the shade Cornelious. This is one of Kathleen Light's collaborations. And I'm just going to pop that through the crease, and I'm going to use the blending brush. Okay, so I feel like this brush is a little stiff. I don't feel like it's as blendy as and fluffy as I want it to be. But I do think it's good because these shadows are so hard to blend through the crease. Okay, so next up I'm going to use this shade here, and this is called Mittens. And I am going to use this to pop on the outer corners. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. brush. It doesn't have a name on it, so I don't know what brush it is. I'm just going to pop that on the outer corners. And then the final shade that I'm going to go in with is Weenie. This is also another one of Kathleen Light's collaborations. Both of the ones that I've used So Cornelious, which is my crease shade, and this one, Weenie, which is going to be my lid shade, they're both named after her dogs, because she has a dog called Cornelious, and Weenie, she has a dog called Celine, but Weenie's kind of like her nickname for her dog. And for the shadow, I'm going to use my flat shader brush by Colourpop. Normally I apply this with my fingers. I tend to find that it works best with my fingers, but I will try this and then see how it goes, but I probably will end up using my fingers to apply this one. So I'm just going to pop this on the lid then of the inner part of my eye. Is anything coming out? I literally can't see anything. Oh yeah, it is coming out, but it's very, very faint. I feel like using this damp with Fix Plus or something, it would work, but you know what? I'm just going to use my finger. It just comes out like, look at that. Look at the pigmentation with my finger. It's just so much better. And now I'm just going to go back in and blend and clean up. So I'm just going to take the crease shade Cornelious back on the same Colourpop blending brush, and I'm just going to try and blend out the harsh lines. Okay, so now I'm going to use the same colours that I used on top. I'm just going to pop them underneath. So I'm starting with the crease shade, and I'm just going to pop that on my lower lash line. And then I'm popping Mittens again, just on the outer part of my lower lash line. Okay, so next up I'm going to take the Colourpop Creme Gel Liner, and this is in the shade Mr. Bing, yet another one of Kathleen's collabs. I'm just going to pop this on my lower lash line and waterline. Okay, so now I'm just going to curl my lashes using my No7 Eyelash Curlers, and then I'm going to pop on some Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. Okay, so now I'm going to use my NYX Control Freak Clear Eyebrow Gel. This is getting all funky now. I think I need to get a new one. So I don't have a bronzer from Colourpop, so I'm just going to use my contour kit by e.l.f. and I'm just going to use the bronze and the contour shade. I'm going to start with the contour shade, and I'm going to use my You Spicy 27 brush. I'm just going to pop that where I would normally contour. And then I'm going to use my blush brush by Real Techniques and use the bronzy shade. And then now for another first impression, I'm using the Colourpop blush Between the Sheets. Look at this colour. Oh my goodness me. That is the most stunning colour. Ah. That is just gorgeous, but I feel like it's going to be super duper duper pigmented, so yeah, I think I'm just going to go a little light-handed with this. They do say that you're supposed to, well, not supposed to, but it is better to use a damp beauty blender to apply these, but I'm just going to go lightly and build up with my brush. This is my multitask brush by Real Techniques. It seems to be coming out nicely. I don't want too heavy. Okay, so now it is time to use the highlighter. I am so excited to use this. This is Lunch Money. I think it's like their most popular highlight maybe. Oh my gosh, I literally just put my finger in that. Didn't even put any like effort into it. Oh my gosh, that is so pigmented and creamy. It's like putting my hand in butter basically. Oh my goodness me. I think I might apply this with a, I'll try it with a brush first, but I might have to use a beauty blender. I'm using my Satin brush by Real Techniques first. See if that comes out. No, I think I need to apply this with a beauty blender. Or even my finger. Can you see that glow? Wow, I'm so impressed with this. I love this. Okay, so I'm going to try November, the Colourpop collab with Kathleen Lights. Yeah, I feel like this might look nice with the eyeshadow, so I'm going to try this one. Okay, so this is the completed look. I hope that you liked this makeup tutorial. I really like how it turned out. I like that it's very red, very warm, and I love the lip combined with the eyes. I really like how that turned out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, can you please give it a big thumbs up down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already, so you can see my next videos, and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you'll get notified every time I upload. And yeah, leave me a comment down below of any video requests, any ideas that you'd like me to film over the next coming weeks, and I should try to take them on board. Sometimes I can't do some of the requests I get if I don't have the certain products, but yeah, let me know of any requests that you'd like to see in the comments down below. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!